What a wonderful day namhlanje na no baba ophakathi kwethu Master Thau, just to share with us some experiences. We're going to share on the lighter note. Baba.
Siyabonga kakhulu Nkosi yami King Somnala, His Majesty, the King of Plenty. We are very much delighted today to be your guest.
It's like a dream to me. Ngoba abantu bethu abaningi sifocusa kubo ilaba abantu abakhuluma kakhulu isiZulu. I don't want to corner you. Ukukhuluma nje ukhululeke educate abantu bakithi. Izinto eziningi ezenzeka manje abantu abaningi ziyabadida baba. Sibona bakuvuka izangoma, sibona abantu belahla iBhayibheli, eshisa iBhayibheli. Kwenzeka nje izinto eziningi. Sisaxoxa la. I just felt ukuthi maybe let's start here before bese siyahlehla sikhulume ngobaba ukuthi uqhamuka phi experience yakhe. Your take. Sike sakhuluma ama ages ngokwabe iBhayibheli. From the time of Moses. Ngokuthi what is your view uzofike kwisikhathi lesikuso njengoba sike saxoxa baba. Njengoba sisho ukuthi abanye abantu bebebona amaKristu kukhona ufish, sticker ska fish emotweni, bacabanga ukuthi that has to do with the gospel. They don't know that has to do with the stars, with what is happening. Take us through. I want us to go back kusukela kwinkosi ngoba mina ngibela abantu bakhuluma izulu. Ukuthi eEgypt kuthiwa mabephuma abantwana baIsrael kwakuworship inkunzi. Ukuphuma kwabantwana baIsrael baphuma bahlaba ilamb. What does that signify? Isikhathi uJesu afike kuso kuma stars asisho ukuthini? I normally say mangifundisa ngicompare iBhayibheli nama stars ukuthi kune mystery abantu abangayi understand ukuthi iBhayibheli is based on astrology.
Yes. Yebo injalo baba. Kukhona into bathi astrotheology.
Astrotheology. Should start with astrotheology.
Yes, start with astrotheology. Kusho ukuthi itheology yenkanyezi. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Inyanga, moon and nelanga.
Good.
Masuka ku astrotheology history umlando nje ngosuwazi ngakhona manje. Recorded history bosomlando wabakudala abantu bamnyama abantu baba khona kulomhlaba for millions of years. But umlando wa recordiwa, what is called recorded history. The furthest they go is about 10,000 BC.
Good.
Now, at that time, at 10,000 BC, it was what they call the age of Leo.
Leo.
Okay. That is when Gibita bakhale istatue lesebubesi ubuso bomuntu, what they call the Sphinx.
Mawuthi khuluma ngeLeo ukhuluma lapho ke ngama stars. So ngokwe arrangement yama stars.
Yebo.
Meaning culture yethu kanjalo le spirituality wethu.
Yes.
Was interpreted according
to the stars
emkhathini ngakho sithi
umkhathi. Just like inyanga yethu inamalanga ay28.
There you go.
Ihambelana ukuhlambuluka komfazi.
Okay.
Cycle of a woman. 28 days. 13 months, not 12 months. Even today masiya ku calendar yamanguni. It's 13 months. In New Year yethu is September. Yebo ba.
Sikwileo ke. Yes.
Lapho umlando waqala ubhalwa khona. Kukho umlando uzawuthola la emhlabeni ondlula more than 10,000 years.
Sure.
Which makes it all 12,000 years. 2,000 years ya common era, what they call after Christ, Anno Domini. Ne 10,000 years before ukuza kwa Christ. So umlando, as we have it in recorded history, waqala from the age ya Leo. Okay. Now sifika kanjani kule age ya Leo? Kukhona i-calendar zethu ziyahlukana. Kukhona i-calendar of millennia and kukho i-calendar of days. Now a calendar of millennia, it is based on thousands of years.
Okay.
Now in the calendar millennia, is at the great year calendar. Now a great year calendar is divided into 12. It's called the 12 houses. of the sun. Ilanga lethatha 26,000 years to go through all the 12 houses. Siqale ngehouse of Leo.
Okay.
From house of Leo, it took 2,000 years to take us into the house of Cancer. Then from Cancer is 2,000 years to get us to go house of Inkunzi, the bull.
Yeah.
And then ukusuka kunkunzi another 2,000 years kungena ku Aries, lamb.
People can see it on the calendar, can see it when Mobu Amastaz, 12 months.
12 houses.
Okay.
Now this house, 12 months. But it's interesting, ohlala in 9 months esisweni, but uthatha 12 months to celebrate a birthday. This 2,000 years, Bible is an age or eon.
That's where people get lost. Utu Jesus obuya at the end of the age.
No,
they don't understand. At the end of the age is a complete of 2,000 years.
Yes, second.
But ngifuna uthi sirashe ngifuna sambe nabo kahle from Leo
siye ku Cancer.
When
I only 2,000 years.
2,000 years, yeah.
Yeah, so
which is the age.
It's the age. So it take the sun 2,000 years to complete the age, which is basically 2,160 years.
Okay.
So mawihlanganisa yonke is 25,500, 600 and something years. So in approximation, bazothi approximately 26,000 years.
Sure.
That 2,000 years period, age, ithathe ilanga, the sun, the whole 2,000 years to finish one age. And then from there sifike ku age yama Israel. Mabazophuma eGibhita, we Taurus, baphume ku Taurus. Bangena ku Moses
kuthiwa babefuna ukuworship inkunzi noma sebephumile ngoba kwakwisithixo sase Egypt. So in other words, every generation, every age has its own God, exactly. According to cosmology.
Oh yeah, every age has got his own God. So the God of the age of Aries, of the age of Moses, is symbol yake is a lamb, is a ram. Is Aries,
which is why ngenyanga baphuma kwathiwa this will be the first month exactly. Because they were marking a new age,
a new eon,
a new era,
a new era of the sun.
Yeah.
Having moved Pumila from the house of Taurus to the house of Aries, and then from house of Aries is on Genago age of Pisces. Now ile age of Christianity.
Lane of fishing.
Exactly.
In other words, more structure saying will be fish.
Yes, the fish is a symbol, a dominator that age. From the headdress of the Pope. Remember, the Catholic Church is a mother of Christianity. All these other ones are just small denominations of Christianity.
The yes,
the meter is a fish head.
It's a fish head.
Then you have symbolisms, the Christianity. Even no message of Christ talk about he's a fishers of men.
Fishers of men. In fact, when I was studying the history, one of the things he told you, the fishers of men is just changed from fishermen. Fishmen or fishermen.
Or the fish god.
The fish god.
Yeah.
Where comes the issue of fish?
Yes.
Because they believe this God of the water, yes. Or fish water, who came out of the water, and so on.
Yes. That is why the early name, before babizwa Nazareth, they were called the Paisi, which means two fishes or fishes. That is why uzobona imoto zama Christian zine fish
noma key holder yakho
or noma key holder. A fish. And then Moses Bali, Jesus saves ne fish.
You notice that Jesus never mentioned eating anything but fish.
Even when he fed the 5,000 people, 2 fishes and 3 loaves. when they asked him the money for tax, one of the disciples said, we need money for tax. He said, go and catch a fish and out of its mouth take the coin and pay tax. When they ask him, show us a sign ukuthi you are a son of God. And no sign shall be given to you but the sign of Jonah, who was 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of a fish. Again, fish symbols throughout. So because Christ is a Piscean solar Messiah.
Say that again slowly, because you are teaching people.
Christ is a Piscean solar Messiah. uNkulunkulu welanga. Ilanga, this is all about ilanga. Ilanga lese Taurus, ilanga lese Aries, ilanga lese Cancer, ilanga lese Pisces. Ilanga is a movement of ilanga. Christ masikhuluma uChrist khuluma ngelanga. Mabathi most high. Bakhuluma ilanga midday, most high.
Uma bekhuluma ngoKristu esemhlabeni ebeka uNkulunkulu emunye kusuke ilanga lithumela imisebe. Makuthiwa sun rising, sometimes they use the sun rays.
Yes, the sun rays.
That's why his rays again.
Yes.
Why again always emphasize, because it's ilanga kahle laliphuma ngeke.
Exactly. So Christmas, the sun died leafa ilanga for 3 days. 22, 23, 24, then it will rise 25. On 5 in the morning.
Move 1 degree.
1 degree. And I don't know naba nayo le culture thina masikula bekunale nto ngeChristmas basivusa ekseni mathi uzobona ilanga leya.
Lidansa.
It's a resurrection of the Son God.
Everybody will cry. You need a position, no mountain height you.
Yes. So it's all about the Son God. So when they say the Son of God, is basically the Son God.
Son God, because they say Ra.
But also ancient cultures, even the pre-Christian European religions, the one they call pagan. Pagan is not as Christians are defining it today. Pagan is lenkolo yaba khona Europe before ama European baba aba Kristu. The pre-Christian religion of Europe, based on the worship of the sun, the moon, the stars, nature. That is why Christ bamthandaza on Sunday. Remember, Christ was a Jew, and
who has nothing to do. He should not be worshipped on Sunday.
It should not be worshipped
because it was a Sunday, a day of the sun.
And Christ himself used to go to church on Saturday, Sabbath.
Christ,
the mythical Christ.
The mythical,
yes, because you were talking about a mythical, allegorical. So we are not talking about umuntu.
It's a story. Made for a certain lesson to learn.
Exactly.
For example, when we say Christ walk on water, I even taught that we plant a nation.
Yeah.
It's about the sun. Walk
on the water.
And what the symbol of the water is about.
Yes. Now when they say Christ walk on top of the water, is the sun, like mabona ilanga lesson shona. Usemfuleni or uselwandle.
Yes.
A reflection of the sun. It looks like it is walking on the water. But also, when they say Christ walk on top of the water, they say the water is the people. Abantu. So it basically means to say
high consciousness
above.
That's why
ordinary people.
Some people doesn't know this.
Yes.
Christ consciousness is not necessarily what people preach. I hear some preachers.
Definitely not what
Christ consciousness is a high level, a high status of knowing or being aware of yourself. Some people will say to me, how Nala is always advanced when he talk. He talk 40 years, 20 years ahead of us.
Yes.
That's what it means. To be ahead of people. When somebody is talking high knowledge, we will say, hey,
yes, exactly. Now, Christ is not the same name of Jesus. Like when they say Jesus Christ, it's not the same name of a Jesus. Christ is not even umuntu.
No.
It's an office. Like you have priesthood, prophethood, Christ.
Presidency
is an office that you attain that state in a level of consciousness. Now, kukona incwadi kuthiwa the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ.
take us through again so that we remember, because sengifuna size kuya Aquarius manje,
yes.
which is our season,
which is our
and
age now.
we're trying to make you understand why everybody is Sangoma now, is Nyanga, why this spiritual awakening that is happening, the truth is coming out. Just take us a little bit before backward.
Yes.
We start from
the Pisces age.
Yeah, Pisces age.
Now the Pisces age, which is the age Christianity, in a time frame, in expiry date Christianity. Expiry date yakona.
So in other words, when Jesus talk about the end of the world, age, which in Greek you can interpret world,
yes,
but not necessarily
the world.
Eon.
Yeah, it was eon.
Is the setup.
Yes.
If you look at it, it talks about the setup, the decoration. It's the same thing that you see on the star, how it's arranged.
Yes.
So when he said the end of this world, he's talking about the arrengement that is.
Yes. He was talking about the end of the age, the end of the Pisces age. And he pointed out, even in the Bible, that when you enter the city, now he's talking about the end. They were talking about the end, and the disciples, that you will meet a water carrier.
There you go.
And then the water carrier will lead you into the upper room. Now the water carrier is a symbol of Aquarius, the next age, Elandela, age of Christ and Christianity.
In other words,
this is our age.
Our age.
Now
Aquarius.
Aquarius. Now the age of Christianity.
Please remember, whenever you look at the calendar, when you look at the star, you see Aquarius.
Yes.
You must know it's our
age. Now it is the age of spirituality, it's an age of knowledge, it is an age of consciousness.
Which is why when they write the book of Daniel,
yes,
they say at the end of the age of the world, knowledge shall increase.
Exactly. Because the age of Pisces was the age of magic, superstition, and religion.
One more time.
Magic,
superstition, which superstition can also be a synonym of religion, but anyway, yes,
the age of superstition, religion, and magic.
Because the difference between religion and superstition, religion is a formalized belief. Superstition
is just a
informal,
yes. So actually religion is superstition organized.
I like it.
And organized superstition is a religion.
That's why in the Bible sometimes
it's superstitions. People are believing in talking snakes and all of that,
because they don't understand that when we talk about the snake, that's why another translation says the shining one.
Yes.
It doesn't say the snake. And well, we'll talk. Let me not get there because I don't want to disturb you.
Yes.
You're flowing. So we are in this age now.
Now we are in the age of Aquarius, which is the age of information, the age of spirituality.
That's why now we have internet. We have many radio stations, many TV. Because we have to broadcast TikTok,
all of these platforms.
People can't be fooled now by pastors in the church.
No.
Control. You can't control now. The knowledge is all over the world.
Yes, because we're in the age of knowledge. That is why people now are rejecting religion and are claiming spirituality. They're even banning the Bible physically.
Let me talk to those who are Christian. Understand, this is a season where Christianity is going to end.
We're in the end of it. Yeah.
That's why church are closing down. That's why they used to come people from outside South Africa. They call themselves prophet, and everybody will. Now it's no longer that. People are not interested. People are busy going back to the history. They want to find their roots. They want to find how did we arrive where we are, even politically.
Yes, because and that is why. Now you mentioned people are becoming sangomas, people are going back to African spirituality because Tina as I'm African, as now your religion. We don't even have an African word for religion. We don't have a word for it.
Even for worship. And
so-called ancestor worship.
We
don't have that. Polytheism, we don't have that. They just people come.
During the time of religion and superstition, we went back believing that through the blood of killing a person, you can make peace with humans. You can become rich through
Because it is in the Bible. I mean, abantu banokuthi hey ukuthwala. If you're going to look at the story of Jesus and his father.
Uthwala lo.
uNkulunkulu uthwele
Thina sazi ukuthi ukuchitha igazi lomuntu ufanele uyogezwa. Ususa ibhadi. Bona bazi ukuthi igazi lomuntu likwenzela ukuthi ube nemali. That's why even today abantu babebona uphumelela bathi uthwele ngempela hayi uthwele lona. Uma unamandla uphilisa abantu uthwele lona. Wathwala ngabantu. Uthatha igazi lomuntu ongasekho wakini especially usibangela amabhadi nebumnyama not inhlanhla abantu bakini.
Yeah. Igazi lomuntu nje is heavy. They were informed by the introduction of religion.
Sure.
Then kwaba nalento ukuthi human sacrifice, animal sacrifice and so forth. Exactly.
Abraham is being instructed to go and give his son.
We must qualify this thing. Okay, God is a German word, right?
Okay. Let me apologize. The God of the Bible.
The God of the Bible.
The God of the Bible is very cruel.
The omnipotent.
He instructs them to never sacrifice their sons.
Yes.
He said no one must sacrifice his son. 18:21 Leviticus. No one. In Exodus, he turned and says, the father must give his son to be sacrificed. Oh, it's okay if we sacrifice to you, God. And he says you can't even redeem your son. Your son must be put to death. He was strict on that. He said if it's a donkey, you must redeem it. You must sell the donkey and take a man and bring it to the house of God.
Yes.
But if it's your son, you must be sacrificed. The same God in Jeremiah, he says they sacrifice their son in God of Molech, and he said this thing has never crossed even my mind that a man can take his son and sacrifice it. But he turned. In Romans 8, in fact, verse 32, he says, he who sacrificed, who gave his son to be a sacrifice. That's what I call Bible contradiction.
Yes, serious contradictions in the Bible. And one of the contradictions in the Bible, it is also different school of thoughts. Who wrote the Bible?
I like us to go to that one.
Yes.
Let us make man. Who's talking to who?
Yes, let us make man in our image and likeness. Yes. Almost in the Bible, we have two versions of the same thing, like two creation stories. Genesis 1, people are spoken into existence.
You know what we're going to do? I want us to drink water.
No.
Because this one is heavy one, we're going to come with it. Because I want us to give us now the school of thought that informs the Bible. And you find that they all in the Bible, but you won't see it. The reason we believe in one God and in Trinity today is because it was formalized in 325 AD or so.
325 AD.
Yes, we're going to come back. Let's take a break.
Thank you for watching or listening. Reshaping your mentality for plenteous living with His Majesty King Somnala, Umshino Makoniso, the catalyst of the truth.
I mean, Bible is coming from Biblos, Greek word for books.
Or library.
Because it's a collection of different books. But none of those books are written by God. Now, when the people are saying the Bible is holy, number one, the Bible is a book. A book is an object. And an object, once you turn an object and say it's a holy, is an idol. You're turning it into an idol. So anyone who says the Bible as a book is holy is basically idolizing an object.
You can't tell me there was a snake who spoke in the Garden of Eden. And you believe that. And most people, when we say we are plenty, and they will say, who is a fool here? Will you believe there was a snake who spoke?
Talking.
And spoke with a man.
And a woman.
You believe there was a man who lived 9,900 years.
Yes.
You believe that?
The God of the Bible. It's very violent.
Very violent, more than the devil.
More than the devil. He killed more people than the devil.
Yes.